I'm going to bring up a gentleman that started his comedy career here. He started here not too long ago, and if I can find it here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this gentleman is actually going to Fort Knox. Boy, that joke sucks at this point. You haven't cracked a smile since, well, we won't go back that far. Please put your hands together and welcome Joshua Hughes.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did someone just say, "Go Rocky"? Who was that? I remember when I first learned how to read it. I was excited too, you know. But it really is great to be doing my last show in Washington right here at the Tacoma Underground. This is a great place. I'm glad y'all came out. It's great to look out and see a nice crowd. I did a show earlier this week at the Red Wind Casino in Yelm. Anybody been to the Red Wind? Yeah, let me tell you. I was nervous because I'd never done a casino show before. And the guy I was working with was like, "Don't worry, a casino show is not that bad. You take away the slot machines and the card tables, and it's like any other nursing home that you've worked at." So it's great to be here. It really is. You know, one of the things as comics that we try to do, apart from telling jokes, is try to build a rapport with you guys. So I'm going to use a pretty easy one here to try to get things started. Who in here likes parties? Anybody like parties? Okay, well that didn't work because I hate parties. So does anybody like have friends who like to party like too much? Like my neighbor's like that. He came to me earlier this year. You know, he's like, "Oh man, we have," and you know, I don't dislike parties just because I don't get invited. You know, it's don't feel bad for me. You know, my neighbor came up to me. He's like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna have a killer Super Bowl party this year, man. It's gonna kick ass. It's gonna be so awesome, man. I got these killer speakers and a big screen TV. It's gonna be awesome." Last year, the cops had to come tell us to bring it down a notch. And I was like, whatever, you know, like I wasn't bothered that he didn't invite me, you know, because like I'll call the cops again this year, you know what I mean? And it's just, is there any Beyonce fans in here? She's doing pretty well for herself, isn't she? All things considered, right? She got caught lip syncing at the presidential inauguration, singing along with a recorded version of the national anthem. And I'm not here to say if that's right or wrong, but I do think it was awesome that she apologized on Good Morning America, you know? They didn't have her in the studio, but they had a recording of her, and you know, I thought that was. 2 weeks later, she's doing the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? Y'all remember Milli Vanilli? 2 weeks later, they were working in Circus City, right? Anyway, Valentine's Day just passed. I'm all for Valentine's Day, right? Some people say Valentine's Day is just for candy companies to make money and stuff like that, and I call these people single. Really, you know, I mean, Valentine's Day is great. I saw an advertisement on Valentine's that said, "Surprise her this year with Valentine's Day flowers. It'll be our little secret." First off, anytime that I see it's going to be our little secret, it just makes me uncomfortable, right? That's not good. You don't want that. That reminds me of like that creepy uncle, right? And I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. I think everyone knows what, because even if you didn't have a creepy uncle, I did, who will come make you feel uncomfortable, I'm sure, you know? Even that word uncle is creepy, isn't it? Like, if you're in a fight and you get put into an uncomfortable position, what do you yell? Uncle, right? So, you know. It said surprise her with Valentine's Day flowers. Are you kidding me? Ladies, have you ever got flowers on Valentine's Day and been shocked? Oh my God, how did you know? My uncle used to give me these. If you want to surprise her with flowers, you gotta like put someone else's name on the card, you know? Thank you so much. Who the fuck is Kate? Surprise. You know what? Regardless of how you feel about Valentine's Day now, you know that as a kid we all loved it, right? You'd go to school and you'd feel all special because everybody be trading Valentines. And you'd go to your desk and you'd see the little card with flowers on it and a little box of candy. And like, who cares that the janitor left it there, right? Like, the point is, you're still special, you know? That's what he told you, right? It's gonna be our little secret. So, I'm not against relationships. I love relationships. They're fantastic. Who here is in a relationship right now? All right. Man, you guys know that point. You know it's great when you get to that point where you're so comfortable where you think it's okay to fart in front of each other, but the rest of the people in the elevator are still pissed off at you. Awkward, right? It's like that same kind of awkward when you go to someone's house because you think they're having a yard sale. It turns out they're just getting evicted. God damn. I met a new girl recently. I don't know if y'all have ever seen those websites where you write emails to the ladies in prison, but it's kind of like that, but in reality it was a hooker I met at the bowling alley. And tried to pay her with a $100 bill. She goes, "You have anything smaller than this?" I was like, "You're about to find out." Some people say it's not what you say, it's how you say it. In my experience, it's not that. It's not what you say, it's who's saying it that makes all the difference, really. Because that could change the whole dynamic of the statement. I saw a midget on television being interviewed, and I swear to God, this midget said, "I had a tough time growing up." I'll let that sink in, man. I was in Las Vegas back in November, and then this new year I made a resolution to start taking my comedy career more seriously. 1 week later I was in Billings, Montana. So I don't know, how that's not working out so far. Is there someone from Billings here? Are you shitting me? Tacoma's the only way that it's a step up. Like this, the only way Tacoma's a step up is if you're originally from Billings, because that place, Jesus Christ. I told them that I was in Vegas, and this guy goes, "Vegas, the city of lights," and I was like, "Yeah, but really, when you're from Billings, isn't any other city the city of lights?" I was leaving Billings, and they said, "Make sure to come back and see us. We're all family here." Yeah, I believe you, Again, it's not what you say, it's who's saying it. I'm kind of insecure about my body. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I wasn't always. I used to be in a lot better shape. Believe it or not, I used to play college football for an online school, and it's just way easier that way, right? None of that working out stuff, getting in shape. That thing about getting in shape that they never tell you, the part that they never tell you is that getting in shape sucks. Going to the gym, God, I always look stupid standing there with my ankle weights on, I think we're all mature enough. We've gotten to the point where we can see a guy using a jump rope in the gym and not laugh at him, right? But the moment that I try to go play double dutch with him, it's like I'm the big weirdo,
Double dutch.
Sometimes I get a little bit too defensive, and I know that, But I was at the grocery store. The guy's getting a little chatty with me at the register. He goes, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "It's 10:30 on a Friday night, and I'm buying 2 boxes of ice cream sandwiches. How do you think it's going?" He looks at my stomach. He goes, "It looks like it's going according to plan." So, I don't think I'm telling any secrets, really, I think you're getting fat when you have to sit on the toilet sideways, Especially like in a public restroom, you can see under the stalls if somebody's shoes are pointed. That's something I was thinking about. I'm gonna look at my notes here, see what else I was gonna talk. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Y'all are in for a treat here. I heard this quote that, Jesus Christ, what was that? Fucking Wilbur in here? Charlotte's Web at table 16?
Charlotte.
Jesus, make sure the medics are close, all right? I heard a quote once that we never know exactly the moment that a relationship begins, but we always know exactly the moment a relationship is over. We always know exactly the moment a relationship is over. And I think that's really a nice reminder to the ladies. It is never okay to poop with the door open. Something I was thinking about. Ladies. Again, I'll tell you, I am kind of insecure. Here's how insecure I am. Sometimes, every now and then when I'm at the grocery store, I'll buy a box of tampons just so they think I have a girlfriend. So now I've got 48 boxes of tampons in my truck, Become that guy at work that gives out the weird gifts, Secret Santa's not secret at all anymore. It's weird driving around with all that stuff, you know? Like, I wonder what if the cops pull me over? I'm like, sir, what's the big hurry? And I'm like, do you see this? I gotta go. This is an emergency, man. We got a bleeder. Say hot. I went through a breakup recently. You know, I'm not saying that for cheap laughs or anything. That really did happen. I went through a breakup, and I thought she was the one. You know, I thought she was going to be a great second wife, and it didn't work. It didn't work out. We had gotten serious, like to the point where I was looking at engagement rings, and there's like crazy laws with engagement rings, right? Like you have to spend 6 months' salary or some craziness like that. You just got engaged, right? How much did you spend, sir? Crazy. But you know what? Ladies get these ideas because celebrities will go and they'll say, you know, they'll drop like $500,000 on an engagement ring. But then that same celebrity's got the balls to go on TV and make me feel bad for not sending $30 a month to a kid in Nigeria. And I'm like, dude, you just dropped $500,000 on a rock that kid probably dug up. If you think that's offensive, I'm with you. That's offensive. I don't know how they get away with it. That's crazy. When you go through a breakup, you know, guys, I think a lot of times we try to say things to get the lady to stick around. And when you run out of your good material, you start using your shitty reasons, you know. Baby, don't leave. You got clothes in the washer. You know, you don't want to pack wet clothes, do you? She was into things that I'm not into, you know. Like, she was into things like video recording and threesomes and stuff. When she brought it up, like, I was insulted. It made me feel inadequate as a guy. You know, the idea of standing there with a video camera while two guys are banging my girlfriend. That's, what the fuck, you know? They get these ideas from porn, right? Porn gets people crazy. Like, I've heard girls say that they like to be choked while they're having sex. Why would you ruin something beautiful like that? That's, you know, like here I am enjoying myself choking a girl and then she wants to have sex with me? It's like, it was good the way it was. She left, she took all of her stuff, she took all of her books, which I didn't think was a big deal, but now I just got this big, empty, stupid bookcase, you know? And I try to impress people, so I put my Kindle on there. So when I got friends over, I just go scroll through my Kindle and show them, you know? I posted on Facebook when we broke up. I updated my Facebook status, but I didn't know what to say without sounding like a loser. So I just posted this song by Adele, and I wrote "Enough Said." And someone commented, "Are you trying to come out of the closet right now?" And I was like, "No, that was not enough said, I guess. No, I just got dumped." And they're like, "I'm sorry. I hope the next guy treats you better." It's like, God damn it, Mom, stay off my Facebook, you know? And that's what parents do, right? They like to embarrass you, and they take things like Facebook, you know, something where they can just show those pictures you didn't want your friends to see, right? They'll post them out there for everyone, and they don't even realize they're embarrassing. Oh, there's Josh playing in the bathtub. I was getting ready for prom. Like, that's weird. How did you get that, you know? I feel uncomfortable now. It's something I was thinking about, you know? Whatever. It's a different life that you lead after you break up, I'll tell you that much, man. Start watching porn again. I'm not bragging. I was watching this one, we'll just say adult special interest movie. And there was an African-American gentleman who couldn't maintain his erection, and the movie was called Black Cock Down. From what I can tell, the rescue efforts were successful, so, you know, don't worry. Hey, let me ask you, have you ever got done watching a whole porn movie before you realized your window was open? That'll scare the hell out of you, right? You can't close it in time because you still got the vacuum cleaner cord wrapped around your neck, you know? Your neighbors live literally 5 feet away. I think we've gotten out of control with the porn, you know? Like, I saw in the news, there was a dead guy, and the cops found it said in the newspaper they found a lot of pornography on his computer. Now, I'm not a crime scene investigator, but that doesn't sound like the most sensitive detectives out there, you know? Like, how did that work? They're like, listen, I want you to look for any signs of foul play on the body, all right? You look for any signs of breaking and entering. I'm going to get on his computer, check out what he's been looking at. Holy Lord, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Hey, guys, come here, look at this. Wear 2 sets of gloves. This guy's a freak. You ever fall asleep watching porn? That's embarrassing, right? Your boss wakes you up. Yeah. Listen, we need to have a talk. And you're like, you know, he's like, listen, first you're handing out tampon boxes and now this, you know. I had a guy tell me after a show, that show was so great, man, it was so funny, I almost shit my pants. And like, is that the way we rate comedy now? Because I don't think I like that. Because like if I'm not good, it's like, well, you know, I farted a few times, but you know, I didn't really. Like the better the jokes get, the worse the smell gets in here, and everybody starts trickling out. Everyone upstairs like, must have been a great show. They left after 15 minutes. It must smell terrible down there. Is there any dog owners in the crowd? Dog owners, all right. What kind of dog you got, sir? A lab? That's the most ridiculous sounding dog that I've ever. Did you pick that out or did your boyfriend? No. Are y'all really? Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Hey, listen. Hey. Hey, I'm for gay rights. Let me just say that right now, all right? I'm for gay marriage. I think if a gay guy wants to marry a gay lady, let him do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my younger brother adopted a retired police dog. I didn't even know you could do that. He did not like for companionship. He just always needs help finding his weed. So I have a dog named Rocky. I'm gonna kind of wrap up right here, but I got a dog named Rocky, and he's awesome. He's a Cocker Spaniel, and I took him to the dog park, and this girl came up. She goes, "Wow, he's adorable. He's gonna be a real chick magnet for you." I was like, "You want to grab lunch?" She's like, "No, not at all. No." The hell kind of, you know? And so far he's not. You know what? I'm not even gonna finish this joke because I realize there's a gay word in there, and I don't want to forget that joke. Rocky is great. This will be the new ending of the joke. The only problem that I've got with what the. It's just crowd participation night. They got open mics at Grit City on Mondays, all right? Only problem I've had with Rocky so far is he likes to dig holes. You know, some dogs like to dig. But like, I can't have that, you know? But I read that if you put shit into a hole, they won't dig there anymore, right? Like they don't want to get their feet dirty or something. And I think that's weird too, you know, but whatever. So I'm shitting in the hole and... Right? My neighbor's like, "No, what are you doing? Get out of my yard!" This is why I don't invite you to my Super Bowl parties. Y'all have been a whole lot of fun. I really appreciate it, man.
I can't believe we're gonna have to